Hello and welcome everyone to Esports and Information. So far, we have established that the colonizer came over here with the motivation to convert more and more people to its version of Christianity. You will see this phenomenon all across everywhere, not just specific to the country of Bharat. All right. If you look at the history prior to these colonizing expeditions by the European countries, you will see they had this Christian reformation within the Christianity, meaning there were multiple denominations of the same faith. All right. There were Calvinists, there were Lutherans within the Protestants, there were other Catholic Church types as well. So, this gave rise to this national consciousness. Meaning, after fighting a war for 30 years, all these Christian denominations came to a conclusion that there is one fundamental unit of Christianity, and within that fundamental unit, we are allowed to express our own specific denomination of Christianity. So, in a sense, it was just one. Christianity is just one umbrella term beneath which there are multiple Christian identities. All right. Now, the 30-year war that we have spoken about previously ended with a treaty that is widely known as Peace of Westphalia. All right, it's name of a place where they reached a consensus amongst all the Christian nations, and that gave rise to national identities, meaning the French, the German, the English, and so on and so forth. All right. But when they become conscious about the fact that my denomination of Christianity has to be dominating over all the other denominations, they realize that they need more and more people subscribing to their ideology. Now, the entire European continent was played out. All right, all the citizens, all the people living over there had chosen their own denomination of Christianity. So they needed to look for new lands where they can convert more and more people. So this was the genesis of the idea of colonization, that we need to go to new lands to convert more people to our denomination of Christianity, and hence thus justify and legitimize our claim of being the dominating one. Now this gave rise to a competition amongst the colonies. All right, the French were competing with the Germans were competing with the French and the English. So it was like a matter of pride for them that I have more colonies to my name, hence I can convert more people to my denomination of Christianity. All right. But this only lasted for a few centuries, 2 or 3 centuries maybe. And then people of the Asian continent, this dawned upon them that this colonizer has come here, and the colonizer wants us to live according to the principles that they think are right. Right. So slowly and steadily, all the colonized nations, they started fighting for their independence. All right. So the countries of the West realized, okay, if they are rising and they are willing to fight for their independence, all right, they will be granted independence. But we still need to keep some degree of control over them. So they came together and conceptualized this idea of standard of civilization. Meaning, they came up with these international bodies such as United Nations, and the principles of United Nations, if you read the charter, you will realize they have come out of the theology of Christianity. In essence, principles of human rights and fundamental rights are a theological legacy of Christianity. So they developed this standard of civilization, meaning only and only if you subscribe to our standards of living, which, by the way, are motivated or are based in Christianity, then and only then you qualify as being a civilized nation. So even after attaining independence, you had to subscribe to their ideology to qualify as a civilized nation. So would you still think that you are independent? Would you still think that you are independent to think the way you want to? It is something for us to ponder about.